Yo, what's up? This is part 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club, and unfortunately, it doesn't start with the horror, so yeah, I lied about it picking up the pace and stuff on last video, so I think it might be like part 4 where stuff gets a little crazy, I guess, but we'll just see. Part 3 or part 4 might get a little crazy, but yeah, if you enjoy, like, subscribe, and just enjoy.
What are we doing? Oh, dude, seriously? You're writing another quote? Oh! I'm trying to get all Natsuki. Clouds, probably, right? No, kitty. Fluffy. Flower. Flea. Valentine. Romance. Cute. Adventure. Lust. Whoa. Okay. Dude, when is something scary gonna happen? Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Cooper!
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you into a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyway. Speaking of which.
I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks. Please.
Huh? Just not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't you want to take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why? Not all of a sudden.
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ah,
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then it turns it upside down and lets it contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall.
ah,
I knew it. I can see it right through you, Sayori.
that's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. You've had enough money in the first place. You would have just bought me a snack before coming into club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to make you take a walk, or you plan to completely forgot that you spent all your money so I would lead you some. Or you're fat. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ah! Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Cooper to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like the way you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't have a much, but it's fun side of you.
There's no way you could think of that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
To let her fuel you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club after she even told me.
But you wouldn't even let me come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki to just baking them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and trembles onto her desk. Dang, what the heck?
Kaya! Ow. What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant...
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped into plastic. Sayori glances around.
This is a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I just skipped the dialogue on accident.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes.
It was totally...
Oh my gosh. What was her voice like? I totally forgot.
It was like totally seeing your reaction, though. Ha ha ha.
Hatsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs a cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So
Good. Sayori subtly clamps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. Hee.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good, Natsuki. Can I try?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah? Why don't you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still,
Oh my gosh, voice crack.
I'm really happy that you shared this with me. Hee hee.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her.
Ooh,
Sayori suddenly leans down to take a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you just seriously do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the clubroom. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no!
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
not me.
Yeah, I haven't heard either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Okay, edit that out.
You don't think she's a...
Ah ha ha ha.
I wouldn't be surprised.
She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry. I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Huh?
Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all.
You're strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzingly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was a study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I've just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool.
You should play sometimes for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds super cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cooper.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once when I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose to leave after Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back into her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not like that. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull up the first volume of
Parfait.
Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle all my manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me just put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found.
Monica!
Natsuki's voice resonates out from the inside the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much of her space in the closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize a little bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out what to reach for a manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're all really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf?
Natsuki, there's a stool on the walls there.
In the closet.
There's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself!
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
I mean...
I knew it! Well, you know or what? Just watch me!
Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsed design. Careful.
I know what I'm doing!
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scout out of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See? Ha!
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There!
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm going to get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Classroom chairs had the desks attached, so it's too inconveniently to fit in the closet. Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on the wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lessons, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then I slowly balances on her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why isn't it giving me this camera angle? What the frick?
There we go. See, I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to pick it. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it onto the shelf below. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady, instead of sitting at the chair and doing nothing?
Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. You are a simp, a dweeb, and now you're a pervert! Gah! I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this was through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Hope! Natsuki wraps her arms around the
Parfait.
girl's box set easily. Easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, Cooper. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry up and take this one.
But then I had to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright. Let me just stand up. Slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean stand up?
Natsuki looks down on me.
Why are you all the way back?
What? Natsuki looks back to Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance as she moves. Natsuki, the box! What? Bro. I can't with this, bro.
What are you looking at?
I'm assuming this character is looking at her clearly.
You're trying to look at my...
Natsuki looks like shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move! Just give me the box!
You perv!
Thank you.
You set me up! Go away! Get out!
But...
I'll do it myself!
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! The scene turns up into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from the underneath Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you. Jeez, this kind of jump scared me. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor that's beneath her. Oh.
Gross!
Yeah. A fist pounds at my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything alright over here?
I hear a loud noise.
I heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in.
Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something?
Yes.
Jeez. Sorry. Ha ha ha. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy.
I didn't! Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know, don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh, no! My...
What? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over the floor. There's a large diagonal crease. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a little bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and then slams and throws it on the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head.
Oh, she's crying. Oh.
Natsuki, are you...
No!
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Ah. It'll help to get the creases out, okay? It's practically my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No! I didn't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again. Hey, baby girl, I can make it better.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to this club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest for the manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of
Parfait.
Girls. Well, let's set this one aside. This will help you cheer you up a little bit, huh? We can get started on it once I'm done for you. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
It sounds like really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect that at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles over another sob. I'm not really sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least thing I can do. Yeah, I guess you're right. The next couple of minutes are silent between us, and I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into a box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we were done, and I hoist the box onto my shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside on her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing at things out for me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties up together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share our poems again.
I guess I'll be holding on this for now.
Wait, that was my voice. Oh my gosh, dude. I keep...
Yep. Even if you sound more enthusiastic than this time.
Well, I'm staring to get into it, you know.
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and I slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem first? Probably Natsuki, right? Sure. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. But by now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously. You think I just let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you.
Natsuki's face freezes. Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Uh-oh.
Hey, Cooper. Did you do something to Natsuki?
I just saw her rush out like that.
You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I can tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Natsuki sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Cooper? Cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind. I'm just kidding.
I didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyway, how did you like Natsuki feels about you?
Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us have noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it.
Ugh. You should really stop reading these. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
Huh? But Cooper wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Cooper is done sharing with this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone else would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Ugh. Never mind.
Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't even got to read it yet.
So what?
Well, I guess Cooper is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Fine.
Natsuki returns my poem.
It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I've heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not her friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't let anyone get hurt. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And that's what I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I had to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with the much simpler analogies, whatever that says. And it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like, anyone would agree with that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Well, of course. It's about how everything that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out, they're gonna make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what somebody likes, and as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writings with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay?
Well, thanks for being honest.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just looking forward to tomorrow, okay?
Alright, I will. I don't know, Sayori, probably.
Oh, I like this one, Cooper. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes me sound like you liked the one... Wait. Your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better.
I guess you're caught on me. Sometimes you know a little too well for my own good.
Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it.
No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Cooper. Never ever.
Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with my heart. If it goes...
Oh, shoot. I keep doing this on accident.
If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works.
Oh, whoops. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in this first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt by someone at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess, like, happy poems?
Wait,
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem could give you the wrinkle a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Cooper. I should go write this down then. You can read my poems now, okay?
Bottles, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it into a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle's a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, my dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the little nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Does it feel like time elapsed? My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and come to my friends. And they come. In such a hurry do they want my bottles that much. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters and gets the title between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They were all shouting, pleading something. But all I can hear is echo, 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 and echo inside my head. Holy crap.
Sayori, did you really write all this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like there was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me to understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes this hard for me to be pessimistic. I don't even know what clicked. Oh.
Are you still mad at me?
Huh?
For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem? Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
That's not really true.
Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I?
Oh no. Yuri, You might be reading this into this a little too much.
How can I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whatever I think about before I speak, I just come out as weird. I just come out off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please, don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I needed.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's that she's just not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept all I can do is accept that's that, and that's how she is. If she wants me to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. That's it? She doesn't even want to read? Really? Huh.
Hi again, Cooper. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two have been getting along so well.
That's one way of putting it.
Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me. The colors they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless... Wait a second. Red, green, blue. Nah, never mind. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sin-causing, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turnable, like playing on a vinyl on a pizza crust. Yeah, endless poem of meaningless. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I'd never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choose a word, and how the space of words could totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what the story is about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is isn't always the right question. A poem could be an abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a little difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
What?
You never know when you might want to change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
Right. Wait. Is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Dude.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Dude. Make sure to save your game? What? But seriously, what does she mean by that?
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if anyone could come and sit down at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put this together or anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up with embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need as much more oh my gosh. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, sounds great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you've heard about it already. We're going to be performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up with the recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on posters in case if anyone wants to prepare ahead of the time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it was that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys.
No, Sayori.
I understand what they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone just a couple of days ago? It's a lot to ask for to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overloaded on that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each other on a... Oh my gosh. If we start the event... Oh my gosh, dude, I can't speak. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire each other. Then it will inspire others to do the same. And then the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share it with the others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If it takes us standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki or Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been thinking really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess we'll just have to get it over with.
No way!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're doing your best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event.
Oh no.
Bloodshed. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica. Oh.
Why am I stuck in traffic? Don't they know? Don't they know who I am? The Doctor of Poop, that's who I am.
This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect you to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to imply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keep your head down. She walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called
Death. Yuri anxiously glances at each of one of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called Afterimage of a Chrism Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem.
Blood everywhere.
Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets the pass to the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens with Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that I'm not pronouncing that, with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse in the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins in to me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition that she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and runs back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops on the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one called My Meadow. Sorry, I killed.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or it's in your head. It's a poem, so it'll come out of your best way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made for a perfect match. poem isn't aimless, cheery like Sayori is. It's scenery and bittersweet. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably wouldn't think of much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe that's what Sayori meant. What she said, she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Cooper liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Huh? I don't really understand.
In other words,
I've seen poems like yours, where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work so well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Cooper. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Cooper lower everyone's standards a little bit before I had to do it.
Natsuki.
it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I guess I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put the energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that you'll improve on over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... It's called...
Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unethused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if he's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do this again.
Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean,
Doing it in front of other people will be easier. I could put it on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends,
it's just embarrassing.
that's a surprise.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just kind of that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't you won't have so much to worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that all of you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making How do you pronounce that?
Pamphlets
So let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort in for the club. Makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know for the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for everyone as well. It's been working out nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning for tomorrow. Then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. What? Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Me.
Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
That's okay, Kipper. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's just go already. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori has been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Oh, sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I would walk with both, but it's making me choose. I'd choose Natsuki. Walking home with Natsuki, duh. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I think I would be afraid of what she would do to me after I turned her down.
Isn't she so cute in front of me around?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You just admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sorry. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that all away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen at this time? I think I'll know. Alright. Anger definitely got it. Yeah. Blanket. I don't know, I was kind of all over the place with that.
Aw, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and not picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for you. And and I'm super happy that you are willing to wait. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help for a festival too.
Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah.
I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have a fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid?
You out of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you all... bleh. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name.
Monica.
That's not how you say my name at all.
Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Ah, never mind.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine.
Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Ah! Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Cooper, what's up?
The ceiling? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so?
I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room, Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind.
But I'm surprised I'm not the only one. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Cooper. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too.
I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure?
Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Cooper.
Oh. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but
Sayori talks a lot about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light that was turned inside of her. What? No way. Sayori was always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that she's always been.
You're so funny, Cooper.
Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you?
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, but... So try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I've already known that I won't be able to get her to her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks over the room to where Sayori is standing. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She keeps keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh, and I sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting... Bleh. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Hey, you.
Eh? I look up to see Natsuki's next to me.
Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry about...
Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not like I'm worried. I was just...
Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. And that's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything.
She practically mumbles the last part. Nah, I'm probably be making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all.
Sayori? Thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh.
Natsuki exhales. Oh, she... You know what? Just ask Natsuki out, bro. Just ask her out, bro.
Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah? Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have these days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so...
I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Okay. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Who should I read my poem to first? I don't know, Natsuki.
Let's see.
You're certainly a enthusiastic today?
Of course! You know, I like your writing.
I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before.
Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be such a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Ah!
Natsuki!
What?
You're not very confident about your writing, are you?
Eh? What are you talking about? My writing... Oh my gosh.
Bro, rotting?
My writing is obviously the best. Right?
Dude, I'm getting too good with these voices, dude. I feel so cringe. Dude, it just seems like I'm a gooner right now playing this game, dude. But seriously, it's a horror game. It took me a while to figure it out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. Well, no Sherlock! If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too.
Right? Cooper, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me that I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before like this.
Natsuki,
Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if people are just gonna laugh and say,
That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki.
sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want...
Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem on my hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put it in.
Don't read it!
Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from her desk.
It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay?
But I want to read it.
Why?
Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my writing style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look too much into it. But I knew better now. It's just wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so forced on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was a part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult that was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set the poem on the table.
You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now.
Okay, I will. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. When someone is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trust in me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. And my poems are a little bit dearier because you think of me. Because you.
Is she talking about me?
Aww. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things come from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this one to me. I liked it. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can't think... I can... Wait, let me restart. Remember that I can think these things sometimes, too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's... meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hand surprised me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki's doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good! If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smile to herself. That's all for now, so... Go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat that I could put away Natsuki's poem. What should I start with my poem next? Sorry, I mean... No, let me do Yuri. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changed her mind, and she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Who should I show my poem next? Oh, geez, I can't even... Okay. How about Monica? Because Sayori's trying to kind of like avoid me.
Hey, Cooper. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It should also make me happy to see.
Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, do you? Eh? That's... Oh, come on, Cooper. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like that manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If you don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Cooper. It's not like Natsuki just hates everyone because she doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not, like, selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kinda knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What am I saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her in the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly.
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. Jesus, kind of long. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was even sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift the sky. Victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. My dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and a forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm talking about. Before I could speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounted to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers that are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get physical... philosophical...
You know what? Hold on, give me a second. Philosophical. Okay. Not to get or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised?
I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh, oh no! She's gonna be like, run! Run for your life!
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy your writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you could work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright, sorry. She's been avoiding me, so.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably not Suki.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Cooper.
Sorry, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright, just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit too early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
What?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrases when addressing the club.
Catchphrases? I don't have catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Oh my gosh. Here I go again. Stagnation? Okay.
Stagnation is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is Sayori isn't here.
It seems like you're right. Sayori always helps lighten up the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
She actually just wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being a lovely dovey.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And the second, she's kind of been avoiding me all day today, so I didn't want to force it.
Ooh!
A curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself,
I will slaughter everyone!
I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri? Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something Oh my gosh. Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. It's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, I can even tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That's maybe the case. But if she can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'd be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Cooper.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that.
In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I should spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. I could, if I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Cooper may not like to be around if you make him out to be a nuisance. Oh my gosh. Nuisance. If you could only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're making excuses for Cooper too.
What are you saying? It would be extremely...
Bro. Oh my gosh, these words! Meticulous? I think that's meticulous.
It'd be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Cooper to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Cooper, are you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with... Sayori. Why does it have 3 dots? Wait, let's think about this for a minute. Hold on. Turn the music down. Like, what do we think? So Natsuki is baking. Yuri is decorating. What is Monica doing? Just setting up things? I totally forgot what Sayori is doing. But it has 3 dots for Sayori, so is it maybe that's the best choice? But I'm trying to romance with Natsuki. I don't know. I might just go with Natsuki, to be honest. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that.
That's because... Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good.
Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad.
That's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except for the performance is gonna be awesome.
I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Cooper?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not just be that. I think Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. having to come up with something for her to do and then no one offering to help.
That doesn't mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look,
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands, turns to her face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But again, I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori's always helps everyone smile. I feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope everyone do their best. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Eh?
We still need to figure out plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I had no idea how that slipped in my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why'd I do that? Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'm bringing all the ingredients.
Wait! You're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the only one helping, I'd be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I would act, like, in front of everyone. That's not... that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Ah. Never mind.
Can't believe this. Natsuki's coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I had to make something happen between us? Potentially. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait.